Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I see a great importance in knowing the true stories of Guru's history because it helps one understand why we live the way we are living right now and how we are here on this planet. And it sets an example of what we should be doing in our life to bring us to our goal of being closer to God, to be one with Him. The stories of Guru's history also gives us confidence and determination to help with our goal. It has a big influence on it. For example, Bibi Bani Ji did not give up on her feminine perseverance, and she wanted it to be fulfilled at all costs. Bibi Bani Ji had always served Guruji with devotion and always favored the traditions of the Guru's house. Bibi Bani Ji used to serve her father Guru Amar Das Ji wholeheartedly. She would do selfless service for her Guru. She had no greed for what she did for him. She had done it from the heart. Bibi Bani Ji's story and her devotion towards the Guru, one can learn a lot from this, putting major significance on knowing these stories. What is the point if you just know and feel proud of the stories of the Gurus? You should be able to implement it in your life to become a good Gursik and make a change in the world for the better. But before you do try to spread the knowledge, one needs to follow the guidelines themselves that will make them a true Gursik. There's no point of knowing something and not using it. Then it becomes useless. In addition to being a good Gursik, Bhai Tilaka Ji helped influence this idea. He was brave and he was devoted to Nam and Bani. Bhai Tilaka Ji had a huge impact on people because of his unique lifestyle and personality. And there was a yogi starting in jails and tried to keep his influence on people. One day, the yogi himself sent a message to Bhai Tilaka Ji to see him, or you might get stripped off 1 year stay in heaven for not seeing him. Still, Bhai Tilaka Ji did not bother to see him, and then the yogi sent him another message saying he would get a 2 year stay in heaven, but Bhai Tilaka Ji refused to see him. The yogi felt humiliated and hurt, so he went to visit Bhai Tilaka Ji. But instead, Bhai Tilaka Ji did not open the doors because he told the yogi he was misleading and cheating people. Then the yogi made an appeal in the name of his guru and stated that even he wanted to get a glimpse and blessing of such a guru who had blessed you with such a higher and pious way of life. Hearing this, Bhai Tilaka Ji opened the door and told the yogi that the Guru himself instilled this way of life in him. And being a Sikh means being truthful and doing the right thing. That is what being a true Sikh is about. Denying heaven for the Guru's divine words is more important than heaven. Doing what is right is more important than doing what is wrong. The Guru is pleased when you do the right and truthful thing. Bhai Tilaka Ji had a strong belief. He was a true Sikh, and this shows me to always do what is right and not what is wrong, and always tell the truth to everyone, especially including your parents. As a Gursikh, one should learn that there are even Sikhs out there who are happy to sacrifice heaven over the spiritual words of their loving Guru. In the book, I learned about Sikh history that I never heard about before, as I learned about Bhai Mati Das Ji who sacrificed his life. The body of Bhai Mati Das Ji was cut into half by a saw in the presence of thousands of people. Then I learned about Bhai Jata Ji. Bhai Jata Ji, who was baptized during Vaisakhi of 1699 and was named Jawan Singh. He was a poet and a warrior. He became a Sikh martyr when he fell during the Battle of Sarsa in 1704 against the Mughal armies. When Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was martyred by the Mughal in Delhi, Baba Jawan Singh, who carried the head of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji from Delhi all the way to Anandpur Sahib. After that, I learned about Bhai Bajittar Singh. He is regarded as one of the bravest soldiers in Sikh history. He fought with an elephant. I learned about the two younger Sahibzade, Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh, who sacrificed their lives by being bricked alive instead of converting to the Islam religion. In this story, there is a person who is also known as Bhai Malkor, who was a very brave and courageous woman who could not control her devotion and emotion respect towards Guruji. She told her husband we should lay our lives for the service of Guruji. When forces of Subha Sarhind reached, a fierce fight took place. Khalsa won. She helped in the fight and also served water to everyone. Learning about all these stories and people that I never knew about before helps me understand more about Sikhs history. These people that some of us have never heard about before played a big role in developing our history as a Sikh. This all concludes to me of saying that I'm very proud and happy to being called a Sikh, and you should be one too. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki